We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello all, welcome again. This is part 2 of star to delta and delta to star transformation. So today we will be studying star to delta transformation. In previous lecture, if you have studied, then we have completed delta to star transformation and the numerical of delta to star transformation. Further, we had also seen the importance of conversion transformation, what is series and parallel connection, why it cannot be used, and why the existence of star and delta transformation came. Okay, so today we will be studying delta to star transformation, its derivation and numerical. So let us begin. So star to delta transformation. Okay, so this is the circuit for star to delta transformation. Okay, so over here you can see there will be a given star, that is R1, R2 and R3 will be given. You need to find the equivalent RA, RB and RC, that is delta circuit. Okay, so how that can be found? So you can see these are the equations RA, RB and RC for delta connected circuit. Okay, so now over here you have to find the equivalent delta resistance. So from R1, R2 and R3 you have to find the equivalent RA, RB and RC for the delta circuit. Okay, so let us begin. So over here derivation, you can see that in previous case for star to delta you should know first the equations of delta to star. So from equations of delta to star we had found R1, R2 and R3 to be these equations. Okay, this, let us give this as equation 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so using this, first let us multiply R1 with R2. Okay, R1 will be multiplied with R2. Similarly R2 will also be multiplied with R3, and similarly R1 will also be multiplied with R3. Okay, so we will multiply all the 3 equations with each other. So multiplying equation 1 and 2 will give us this value. Okay, because RB and RB is same, so it will be RB square, and the denominator also gets squared. Similarly equations 2 and 3 will be multiplied to give us this value, and equation 1 and 3 will be multiplied to give us this value. Okay, so let us give this as equation 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so this much is clear, I think. This is very simple. You just need to multiply the results of delta to star transformation, and you have to obtain the product of these resistances of star connected circuit. Okay, so we will solve further. Now what you need to do, you just need to add the equations which were multiplied. Okay, so R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus R1 R3. So the product of this was this value. This is getting added with R2 R3. This is the value, and this is again getting added with R1 R3. This is the, that is this value. So it is nothing but sum of products. Okay, it is sum of products. So on doing this, what you will get, you can see here RA, RB, RC. Over here also RA, RB, RC, and here also RA, RB, RC is there. So it is taken common. So what will be left? So from here RB will be common, from here RC will be there, and from here RA is there. So you will get this equation. Now this RA plus RB plus RC will get cancelled with this square. Okay, so you will be left with RA, RB, RC divided by summation of resistances. Okay, so this will be the equation. So from here, if you remember equation for R2, okay, so for equation for R2 it was RB into RC divided by addition of all the resistances. So you can replace this much part, that is this much red colored portion, by R2. Okay, you can replace this by R2. So you can write that R1 into R2 plus R2 into R3 plus R1 into R3 will be nothing but RA into this much part. Okay, so that you can write as R2. Okay, this much you can write as R2. Now you need to just find the value of RA, which is resistance of delta connected circuit. So from here you can say that RA is nothing but this R2 will go in denominator. Okay, so RA will be product sum of the products of all the resistances divided by R2. Okay, so let us recall the figure. So here you have R1, R2 and R3, which is the star connected circuit. You need to transform it to delta connected circuit. So if you see, R1 is over here. Okay, R1 is over here, R2 is over here and R3 is over here. What you have found? You have found the value of equivalent resistance in delta circuit. So if you incorporate this inside, so you can see R2 is over here. Okay, R2 is over here. So from this you can say that what will be the equivalent delta circuit? So equivalent delta circuit is nothing but sum of products of all the resistances of star circuit, sum of products of resistances of all the equivalent resistances, that is R1 into R2 plus R2 into R3 plus R3 into R1, divide by the, so here if there is RA and here R2, so R2 is over here. Okay, so R2 is over here, so you can say that opposite phase resistance, okay, that will be divided with the sum of the products. Okay, so by this fashion now I think you can get the answer for RB also. So RB is nothing but sum of products of all the resistances divided by, so RB is over here, so opposite phase will be R3. Okay, so over here to find the equivalent delta RB resistance, that will be nothing but sum of products of star connected circuit divided by the opposite branch resistance of RB, so it is R3. Okay, so over here there is a mistake, there will be R3. Okay, similarly for RC, if you write the equation, so it will be RC will be opposite branch resistance is R1. Okay, so this is the opposite branch resistance R1. Okay, so it will be sum of products of all the resistances divided by the opposite branch resistance. Okay, so numerical for this is very simple. You are given a star connected circuit, and for this you need to find the delta connected circuit. Okay, so you need to find RA, RB and RC for a given star connection. Okay, so from using the equations of the previous circuit, so you have to use these equations and find the equivalent star connected. Okay, so over here you can see, if you apply the equations, so what will be the equation? You know that RA, for RA, what is the equivalent resistance? So RA, if you incorporate this inside, so this will be like this. Over here there is one resistance, over here there is second resistance, and over here this is third resistance. Okay, so RA will be product of all the resistances, their summation, and divided by the opposite branch. So opposite branch over here is R1. Okay, so if you solve this, you will get 65 ohms. Okay, this will be the answer. Similarly, if you solve for RB, so if you solve for RB, so opposite branch is R2. Okay, so opposite branch will be R2, that will be divided. Okay, so you will get, before this you pause the video and solve by your own and check the answer. Okay, so RB will be equals to 43.33. Okay, so over here numerator will remain same, that will be 650. Okay, numerator will be same in both all the three cases, but denominator will keep on changing. Similarly, what will be the equivalent RC resistance? So RC will be, again numerator will be 650. Okay, numerator will be 650, and what will be the denominator? So RC is over here. Okay, RC is over here, so opposite branch resistance will be over here of star, so it will be 20. So 20 will be divided. Okay, so 20 is divided to get the answer 32.5 ohms. Okay, so this was very simple to solve. So I think that now your confusion for star to delta and delta to star transformation is clear. This was part 2, where I have covered star to delta transformation, importance, derivation and the numerical. Thank you.